Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Michael of Planner Time with Michael. Thank you all so much for joining me today. In today's video, we are going to be creating more of these altered playing cards. But in this one, I wanted to reverse it. And I want to see what it would look like if I used the book pages on the outside and I think like a map on the inside with the bug. So let's see what that will turn out like. And then I can always get some ephemera after in my boo-boo tape. Okay, so let's get started. I have my book that I'm going to take the pages out of, and I'm just going to randomly, take a full page. So let's just rip this page out, shall we? And I have another one as well. I forgot, so I have part of this one too. So I have those couple pages out. And then I have my acetate out, which I'm going to put over the window. And then I have my playing cards, as well as I hauled some of these. And now I am so glad I did, because I absolutely love using the maps. And see, like especially like these maps. So we're going to have a look through and see what we want to use in this with these bugs. I do have a few bugs that I already made. I'm thinking, okay, so let me get them if I can. So we have these, like I said, I already made. I used the stamp set from Tim Holtz, as well as the die cuts. First I inked the paper, and then I stamped it, and then I cut them out with his die cuts. But I'm thinking I'm going to use this bug. So I think we're gonna take, I gotta be careful because the legs are delicate. I'm thinking this one, and for the map on, again, this I'm gonna try on the inside. Let's see. What do we want to use? Do we want to use like a map, or like something like this? Or I was thinking I could even use something like this. I could use that. What's on the other side of that? Just writing. So see, that would work. This might work as well. You know what? I think we're going to use this. So let's take this page. I already took this signature out of that book, so it'll be easier. Hopefully this will just rip nicely. And I love it because these pages are already, faded. So, and ooh, my bugs just went flying. So I'm going to put that down to the side. And we need, obviously, some playing cards. So I'm just going to grab two, it doesn't matter. So, this one has schmutz on it. I got something on it. What is that? Okay, so let's just take this one, and how about this one? And maybe we will try and, well, not maybe, we're going to use those. So, excuse me. First thing is I want to cut out that middle part, and I'm just going to go here. I think what I'm going to do is I actually have I have several cutting mats. So I might as well use these because I don't want to destroy this. Even though that is a cutting mat, I could do it right on there, but you know how it is, right? So let's get our ruler out. This, I think I hauled from Temu. Let's get our ruler out. Let's get our knife. And let's get to a crafting, shall we? Let's hope that you can see this. So now I hope I do this okay, because my head is far from the camera. So I'm hoping that this is okay. It may not be perfect, but you know what? That's quite all right, right? Y'all forgive me if it's not perfect. So let's do this, just to make sure I have it cut right. And let's do this one. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day so far. I'm actually filming this right after I filmed my Happy Planner haul. So if you haven't checked that out, check that one out. That was a fun video. I got a lot of nice things in that haul. But I thought I would try and get, I don't know if I want to say get ahead, but just get another video started. You know, this way I don't have to rush through it. Okay, I finally cut through. I am going to save this piece. What I'm going to use it for, I don't know. But it's okay if it's not completely perfect. You know, I'm okay with that. Now what I thought I would do is I can use this. And I can just start, like I could actually just glue that on. And then, you know, cut it out. And then cut this middle out. I could do that. Or I could piece it together. I might, what do we think? I might just try that. I might just glue this on like this and then, you know, cut it out. So, what glue are we going to use? I might as well use my art glitter glue because I have more than enough. So, I have this plus I have that bigger bottle that you can refill this with. So, now, what am I doing? I'm going to glue it to the front of this, right? And then I will cut out this part. Okay. So let's see. So let's get to gluing, shall we? But I don't want to over glue. So let's go here, here. Let's do one more. Okay. Now, let's see if we can grab that and hopefully put it on somewhat straight. Like maybe like that, like right there. I don't know. Let's see how this works. Uh-oh. I hope it goes all the way to the top. Looks like it does. And I can trim it going around the outside. Okay, with my scissors. So let's get my scissors out. So we can go ahead and trim this up. Hopefully, okay, what's happening? Why am I not cutting it correctly? Hello. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this, and let's curve that. And what do we think about this business? Okay, so that's on there. That looks good. Okay. And then, why don't we just cut out the inside? Now, can I do this nicely, hopefully? I guess we're going to find out. Now, this one I shouldn't have to press quite as hard because it is just paper. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see. Well, that, of course, that's going to work. Yes. Very, very nice. Okay. So we have our outside done. Make sure there's no swear words on there. Okay. Now, what is next? So for this one, should we just go ahead, go for it, use the bigger bug? So see, it's going to be something like that. But I want to put him on a map. You know, I want to glue him on a map background. I was thinking this. You know what? Why don't I use my tweezers to hold that bug and to pick it up? Because that would be so much easier, I think, than me trying to finagle it. See, now, we have to imagine it's going to... And I should probably put this topper back on. This is a dangle, whatever you call this, glue bottle topper dangle that I made. I need to make more of these. I had so much fun making it. Oh, love it. Anyway, quit yammering. Okay, where are we going to put this? I'm thinking, do we want that to show through? Or what? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Like, honestly, most of it is going to get covered by this bug. So, I don't know if I want that page now, or let's go to, you know, like a regular map. I think I want, let's I'm going to change my mind. See, you kind of never really know until you just start playing around with it, and then you're like, oh, I want to change it now. Okay, let's see like a map like that, but is there one that's already, okay, like this one. So let's give this one a quick, let's rip this one out quickly, and then these can go back. I am so glad, like I said, I bought these books because I'm having fun with this. So, okay, am I upside down? Yes. So now, see, now I can kind of, that might be kind of cool. If I could do something like that and put him there. Look at that. I think I want that. So, this doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be hidden. So, okay. So, let's take that and see. Oh, I like the way that looks. Look at that. So, if we put that there, we can glue him here. And can I kind of maneuver this? So it's going to, I like the way that looks. I think that's pretty cool. So why don't we put it like that? I just want to make sure it's straight because, and hopefully this is on camera. So why don't we do that? Let's, oh, we got to glue him on here, but then we also have to put the, we have to glue the, what is that stuff called? Acetate to the, oh, geez Louise. Let me do this. Let me put this like this. Why do I feel like this is so uneven? So if I do that, I can leave that there and just kind of glue this here so I know kind of where I want this. So let's take this off. I always make the mistake of over gluing, and then I have a lot of glue seeping out. So I'm going to try not to do that. But I always want to make sure I get these because, you know, I don't want that flapping. Although it's going to be covered with the acetate anyway. So, okay. Maybe a smidge here, a smidge there. Okay. So now I'm thinking this one, like, even though it's covering most of the map, I think I like this better than the other one. So let's remove this. And now we know where we want him. Well, look at this. Look at there. I like it. And then this can go here. Do we want to ink? I think we do. Let's ink the sides up. I don't know how often, if you're supposed to put this right back on right away or not, but, and do we want to use, okay, obviously not pink. Aged mahogany, Victorian, vintage photo, or, excuse my reach, not broken china, ground espresso. Which one do we think? I'm thinking the vintage photo. Let's try that and let's see. So let's take that. Let's just get some ink on there. Oh, ink on there. And then let's just see what we think. Yeah, that's looking, I'm kind of liking that. Like, it just kind of ages it some. We could even do a splatter on there, too. Like a coffee stain. I didn't do it on the other one, but you know what? We might be able to get away with it. And I can always make a lot more because, y'all, this is fun. Like, I really enjoy this. Kind of like when I did those, what do you call them? The ephemera pieces. I had them right on my desk. Those, yeah, like those ephemera pieces. Like, it's a blast doing this. Like, I am really enjoying it. And it's kind of therapeutic. Okay. I should have got something. Let's just use this. And what if I just do like, I'm kind of doing too much, I think, but just you know, like that. What do we think about that business? So it's not, anyway, I don't know. What do we think? I'm just experimenting, trying. So let's see. Okay, let's put you back on there, shall we? And then, what? I have to get a piece of the acetate. This I hauled off of Temu. So let's, I don't have any cut already, so let's just, is that going to be, let's see. Hopefully that'll be big enough, that piece. So let's see if it is. So if I could, well, yeah, I could glue this on here, and then we will glue this on there. Oh, I kind of like this. I think I might like this better than the other way, than with this way. Anyway, let's get to gluing. So I think we want to glue this next. This may even be, no, it's not going to be too large. I don't know if you can see it because I'm sure there's a huge glare on there, but let's get to gluing this down so I don't have to go too near the middle because I don't want any glue to seep out. So I get nervous of going too near that, you know, that edge. Okay. So let's glue that onto there. And I don't want to, I want to be careful not to smush too much of it. Because like I said, I don't want it, because if you glue it up and then smash it down, the glue is going to fly right on out of there. Okay, so that is there. Ooh, I'm loving it, y'all. Have to admit, I am loving it. Hope you are too. And then we can just glue that on to there. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yeah, so we're just going to glue that there. And then I'm going to take another piece. I may even take the map and put it on the back like I did with these. Like I covered the whole back. So, Bob is our uncle. Now, let's, how do we want to do this? Let's just glue that onto there, shall we? So, let's put some glue here, 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 and there. Let's take this. Let's put it about where we think. Hopefully that's pretty good. Let's, okay, press that down, give it a second. And we're going to figure out what we want to put on the back. Now, you know what? We're going to try this. We're going to try that and see. Let's just see. So, I guess it really doesn't matter. I could glue it like this, then cut around it, and that will be there. So let's just, I don't know, let's try it. Let's see what happens, shall we? So let's glue this. Hope everybody's having, like I said, I think I said it before, a fantastic day. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you so much. You know, I love this time we have together. And I just, like others say, it really does feel like you're spending the time with good friends. Like, that's how it feels to me. Okay, let's just put this on there, shall we? Let's give that a good press down. I should have inked it, but I think I can ink it after. Oh yeah, of course I can. Okay, and then let's give that, I should have glued closer to the edges. And let's give that a trim, shall we? And let's just see. Again, right now, I'm just experimenting because I am really new at this. So, you know what? Let's just go for it. And let's see what we like, what we don't like, what we could improve upon, all that. See, I don't think that looks too bad. I'm kind of digging it, to be honest. And I could even put some ephemera pieces on the back. So, now the edges I am going to have to, because see how they're, like I didn't glue close enough to the edges, so I'm going to have to, you know, work on that. I could also put a piece of washi tape down, and that would help too. Like, and just fold it over. I wonder if, I don't think I have any though that is not iconic. What's the word I'm looking for? Vintage. Jeez. I must, though. I do have a pack of vintage washi. Y'all, where is it? Remember, I used it before. I may have to look for it. But I think that looks cool. See, and like the sides, come on. Okay, so it's not the front, it's this back piece. See, that's when you don't glue close enough to the sides. That's what happens. So a lesson learned. You got to go closer to the sides. If you get some glue spillage, that's okay. You just wipe it up, right? Get glue everywhere. That's all right. Anyway, what was I saying? That's kind of cool. Okay, and I'm back. And I was having a look-see through my stash, and I found the Tim Holtz mini paper dolls, as well as the Curator, his Curator set of ephemera pieces. And I was kind of digging through, and I think I found something that will look good, I hope. Then I found my die set. I have a die set of these tabs. So I didn't want this one. When I look at it, I feel like it's kind of big for this because it's almost the entire size, you know, the size of the entire card, like, you know, width-wise. So, but then I thought, okay, why not try this one? And so I punched it out of that map paper, and I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on up here. I think that's better than having that whole big tab. So let's go ahead and let's glue this one on, shall we? Ooh, it is getting a wee bit warm under these lights, let me tell you. Let me just, okay, come on. Come on, Art. See, now he's being stubborn. He doesn't want to come out and play. Okay, come on. There we go. Let's see if that woke him up a little bit. He was working just fine, and oh, he's up. Okay, let's go. Come on. Let's get that glue there. And then let's, because I want this on the front. So let's just glue this. Hopefully that's right about somewhat in the middle. I guess we're going to find out now. Yeah, I mean, it'll do, right? And then, so that is down. So let's go ahead and glue this piece. Let's put some glue over in here, and let's glue her down, shall we? Okay, so let's... How is that? Okay, that seems to be good. So let's glue, let's press that down to make sure that's glued down. I think I like that, like I said, better than the longer piece. Okay, so we have that there. And then I thought, why not use one of these? Now, he was attached. I had to cut it because he was attached to another girl. But somehow that girl got beheaded because her head came off. So I figured, let's just use, where did I say? Oh, I think I'm going to put him over here. And then I think one of the tags, this is one of the ephemera pieces I made. So I'm thinking something like that, and then this is from the Curator, doing something possibly like this, and then overlapping it like that. And then what do we think if we put this number right up in here? Is that too much? Might be too much. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go ahead. I definitely want to put him on there. So let's get him. I don't know what that is, but let's get him glued down and have a look-see at what we think of this business. So let's put him right there. Don't move on me now. Okay, you have a tiny bit of wiggle room, and now that's gone. You have about a half of a second. So he's on there. And then what if we take, like I said, I don't think it's too much if I do something like this along with this. I kind of like it. Now this, I think, might be, it's kind of large. Like this is kind of a large. I might be able to trim it. I really don't want to. Maybe that's what's throwing me. That is kind of large. So let's take a quick gander. Is there like another piece we could use now? Excuse, that's, I don't like that. That's too small. I mean, I like it, but it's too small for that. I don't like it for that, you know, that area. And I think this is too much the same size. I need like a rectangular shape, like a thin rectangle, almost like this one, but I think that's too small. Yeah. You know what? I might just try and use the one I pulled originally, the one that I made, and see, because now I could try this and I could stamp something on there. What do we think about that? If we did something like that, or you know what? I don't know. I keep leaning towards this. Let's just, come on, let's commit and do it, because I wanted to get through 2 of these, and now we're probably only going to get through 1. I am filming this in different parts, so I don't know quite how long it is. I'm going to have to go back and edit. And then let's just go ahead and... I should have glued that one further down, but it's too late now. So maybe this one... like just maybe right there. Yeah, see, this one I should have brought it down some. Can I move it? Oh, can I move it? Okay, let's try this again. But let's bring it down some. Let's not go hog wild and put it too far up. Hopefully I didn't ruin this. I don't think I did, but you know what? Again, we're just experimenting, so let's just go with it. Let's put that there. Oh, please. Okay, now you can glue down. And then, like I said, take this one and put it there. Let's see if this will work. Okay, and let's take this and let's overlap it slightly. And let's just glue that right down. I'm not crazy on it, but I think it's okay. I almost want like a tiny circle covering that. I wonder. That might, you know what? I don't know, but I'm thinking this would help instead of having it like that. So maybe, obviously this is too big for this spot. So maybe instead of having this up here, I mean, I still could, but I'm thinking this right here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I just thought of that now, but because looking at it, I'm like, I need something over here. So maybe just like this. What do we think? Class C, number 3. Whoop, whoop. Okay. And there we have it. Do we want to add boo-boo tape? Yes. This I printed from Margaret with 7 Plaza. If you like, she doesn't do planner videos, but she does like paper crafting, like a lot of junk journaling. If you like that kind of thing, check her out. She is wonderful. I love watching her videos. I love buying her printables. This is her boo-boo tape. So let's see if we want to. I could cut some of this. I'm just seeing if I have one. Like, there's tons of it. And again, this is a printable. So, you know, I don't have to worry about using it. I can use it and just reprint it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut a piece of this. Let's see if what we think of it, like maybe right there. I don't know. Let's see. So I used clear sticker paper. I think it's actually called vinyl, to print it on so that you could see, you know, see through it. So it's like tape, because I don't have alcohol ink. Okay, got that off. It's giving me a little bit of a panic attack there. What is that? Ugh, you know what we're going to do? Let's cut that, and let's put this, let's just put that right there. How about we put that there? I love that. I mean, look at how cool that looks. Like, isn't that cool? I love it. Why do I got schmutz on me? Like, what is that from? Is that from my glue? Must be. So we have that on there. Now, I could put some hardware on here. I don't know if I'm going to, because I could put a hole in here and put a eyelet and then hang something from it. I don't know. Or I could even try putting an eyelet maybe in there. I don't know. What do you all think? I might leave this. The back, I don't know what I'm doing. Like the other ones I made, I didn't do anything with the back. I just left it like that. I don't know if I want to. I don't really want to cover it. So I kind of want to leave it like that. I could even do that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think I should put on the back or just leave it. Because really, if you put this in a journal, you're not really going to look at the back. You're going to see the front. So you could even make like a pocket and put this in, or use vellum, or, you know, so that way you could see through it and make a pocket big enough so when you put this in, you know, you can see through it. I think that would be cool. I feel like it's missing. Maybe I should put a number stamp on here, but will that be too much? I could actually put a number stamp right inside there. What do we think about that? What if we take this number 5? What if we take that number 5 stamp? Now, am I going to totally muck this up? Is it going to look terrible? I don't think it will. And just kind of put it like right in the middle. What do we think about that? I want to make sure it's somewhat straight. Let's try that. Let's see what that's going to look like. Where's my ink? Here's my jet black archival. And let's get some ink on there. And let's just stamp this right there. What do we think? I don't know. Let me know. What are your thoughts? I could do another 5 down here, but that might be too much. So, I think... Do we think we're done with this? Okay, so I think we're done. What do we think? I'm kind of liking it. I mean, this, like I said, it was a lot of fun to make. I was hoping to do 2. Obviously, I didn't get to that, but this was fun. Let me know in the comments what you think, if I should add some hardware, if you would add like an eyelet here, or maybe even, I could even do just a brad somewhere on here. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think about the back. Again, I don't know. I don't want to cover this. You know, it would be nice to make, you know, use it for writing space, but I don't want to cover it. You could even write on top of there. You know, that would work too. But, yeah, so let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, I truly, truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend with me. If you like this video, please go ahead, hit that like button, as well as leave a comment in the comment section. If you want to see more of my videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would really help me out. I am trying to grow my channel. I am almost to 2,000, so I would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you could help me out with that if you like my videos. Share it with your friends who you think may be interested in this craziness. And, yeah, so thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you soon in another video. Take care and stay safe, y'all. Bye-bye.